Well, should probably take a break from all this live streaming and actually record a video. It's been, what, a couple weeks, right? That's a lot of months. Well, shit. Guess it's time to make another devlog.
Hey guys, Space Marine here, and figured it's been a while. Especially done a couple live streams here the last couple weeks. I've been trying to get back in the habit of making YouTube videos. It's been a little difficult lately. Life's definitely changed a lot between working a normal 9-to-5 job to actually having a kid. Kid's not here yet, but we're quite close. We're within the next 4 months. We should be seeing them, specifically a boy, so that's exciting times. But all this to say, it's been a pretty busy year for me, so that's probably why you haven't seen a true video in a while. Just some streams and stuff that I've uploaded, so those have been interesting because I have had a few people jump in, so that's been nice. And definitely always feel free to check out streams. I'm going to try and give more of a heads up from now on, just when streams are happening. So if people are interested or in the Discord and joining, you should get a notification in the future as to when those are going on. I thought it was giving notifications when I went live, but apparently it was giving notifications after I went live. So people were seeing the video, just not until after it was up. So I'm going to try and give a ping in the Discord. So if you would like a notification whenever a stream or video is going to go live, feel free to join the Discord, which should be in the description down below. As I am required to say as a YouTuber. So let's actually get on to the meat and bones of the video. And that is optimizing and optimization in general. So this month is Optimazation October, as many of you probably know in the game dev industry. So mostly what we're talking about is a lot of game stuff, but I don't want this video to be about that because, everybody makes a video about Optimazation October and how they're making their game better, how they're making their engine better. I want to talk about how I'm making myself better, what I'm improving, what I'm doing better in my own life. And that's kind of difficult sometimes, especially with a busy life, with a kid on the way. But I have made some steps to improve my own organization and make myself better at getting things done. So one of the ways I've done that is I've actually installed an app on my phone that basically gives me rewards, small rewards, but like little trinkets that I can create myself whenever I do something that's a task. So for example, normal chore stuff I don't have to worry about too much. I'm a pretty cleanly person, at least I try to be from time to time. But things like, forcing myself to sit down and at least do something with my game every day, even if it's write a piece of lore, code some new piece of gameplay, whatever that ends up being. I try to always do something every single day, website building, whatever that ends up meaning. And so I use that app to encourage myself because, I do the thing, I check it off in the app, and it gives me a nice audible noise as well as points that I can use for things like getting myself a cookie, going out to eat, things like that, which are small things, but they allow me to feel like I have some semblance of control and also organization in my life. As well as, which I'm going to show here in just a moment, I've also sort of reorganized things in such a way that my game flow makes a little bit more sense to me when I'm talking about working on things every day. Because there's a lot that each day work on something completely different. So to make sure to keep myself organized, and part of my optimization of myself is this. And let me pull this up here. Right, there we go. So what this is basically GitHub's version of Trello. Trello is great and it has a lot of handy features, but I found that I always got myself distracted with all the different features it had. So one way to help myself stay a bit more focused on what I was working on was using something like GitHub. This is GitHub projects. This is every single project you have all these little tabs up here. One of them is a project tab. And that allows you to actually create these basically Trello board. It even has a little bit of automation built in, so you can have to do things, create tickets and stuff, and send you notes. For this, I just like this as simple as it is. I can drag these around and stuff, but overall it's just a simple way for me to list what I want to do both in, I've got coding things over on the left here. I've got art things here. I've got music things I've finished but haven't put in a change log yet. Things that I have finished and have put in a change log. All this different stuff. So if I come in here on Monday morning and I want to do music, I want to see what music I can make or pay for that'll fit my game. I can come in here and I can do that. And then when I'm done, I can just add it here. And it's simple. It's one way to keep me focused so that while I have all these different things that I want to do, and this is my scope for my game, and this is the absolute things I want to do, it's focused. I don't have any deadlines. There's no green markings, red markings, yellow markings, all kinds of things to be on it. It's literally just, here's a list of things you could do. Here's something you can work on. And that's helped me a lot because, I'm the kind of person that what I want to work on changes from minute to minute. I mean, 1 second I'm working on the AI, the next second I'm working on music, then the next second I'm working on railguns. It's just all entirely what I want to work on. It's almost ADHD-like in some ways. But yeah, so I've got all that, and then over here in the game itself, actually, I've got everything very organized. It's not like super detailed or anything. It's just basically like upper level organization in the game, as well as up here, game maps. And then inside each one of these, they've got their own organizations, ship stats, AI systems, all that. Relatively simple stuff. Nothing too crazy, but it helps me because it's what I needed. And I think that's really what optimization is about, especially when it comes to self-optimization, is what works best for you and what can you do to make your life a little easier. Whether that is drinking a cup of coffee in the morning because it wakes you up and gets you ready for the day, waking up an hour early to work on your game before you go to work, staying up an hour later to work on your game. Whatever can get you to the finish line is what optimizes your experience. And so that's what I've been doing this past month, and not just this past month, but this past couple of months, is sort of trying to get back in the habit of making games. This is something, this right here, that I've been working on for about a month or so now, maybe a little longer. I mean, I've had the idea for a while, but never truly put pedal to the metal until this past month or so, because this is something that I want to make. I want to make games. And I know I've played games in the past on this channel, and that may be something I do in the future. But I think this is what I want the channel to become, is sort of my lens through which I see game development. And so that may mean that there may be only one video a month, there may be multiple videos a month, probably more than one and going forward, as I'd like to release an update video about this game, as this is sort of my future until 2023, because that's sort of the current release date is sometime in December of 2023. The month is specific because that is sort of the holiday season of that year, and I know that year is when I want to complete this game. So I want to give myself plenty of time. I want to make sure it gets done and gets done properly. But I know me, and I know that sometimes I may take a break. And with raising a kid, especially a son, it's not going to always be smooth sailing and easy peasy. So it's my way of optimizing my time, using my time effectively, because I could probably crank this game out in a year or less, but it's not going to be good. It'll be buggy, a mess, gameplay wouldn't make sense. I want this to feel good. I want it to be fun. It's not going to be for everybody, of course, but it's very much my kind of game, and so I hope to make that and have a lot of fun with it. And hopefully you guys want to join me on this journey. And that's sort of what this video is, because while this is about Optimization October, I think if we're being honest, this is also sort of an update video about myself, about my life, and this channel, and where I want to go from here. So thank you for sticking around and watching this till pretty much the end, because I think I'm pretty much wrapping it up now. But I would appreciate it if you guys would subscribe and like this video. As well as if you could leave a comment down below. That always helps the YouTube algorithm. As well as, honestly, I really appreciate it when people leave comments. I enjoy talking to people. If people got questions, definitely ask them. I'm glad to answer any questions you have. I enjoy communicating with people. So if you want to jump on the Discord, I'm on there pretty frequently. I can't always post on there because I'm at work and stuff, but I'll try to jump in the voice chats once in a while, and I try to comment on things in a while. Discord's been a little quiet lately just because I took a break from the games once finding out I was having a kid. So that did make life a little more challenging, a little bit slower on the Discord lately. But the hope is to revamp that, get everybody back and walking, talking, probably clearing out a few of the channels to make it a little more streamlined because it is from when we're doing an RP series. That probably won't continue because my computer did die, so I had to basically rebuild it from scratch. And so with that, I lost that game. And it was just kind of, I think that my channel is heading in a different direction than what I actually wanted. Because while Aurora is very fun, and it might be something I play for inspiration and in my free time, even recording videos for it, but the amount of effort that was going into each video for that RP series just wasn't sustainable for me, while also trying to work a 9-to-5 job, or well, technically 7-to-4 job, as well as raising a kid now, well, soon to be, making a video game. I was piling too much on my plate. And so, yeah. So this is what I want to do. If you have any other questions, definitely leave them below. Like I said before, as the YouTuber always has to say, subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. If you guys have anything you want to see, and if you got any questions about this game, I'm going to be releasing a short video about it. But I want to wait until I've got a little bit more in the game to kind of show off. But this is my game, so if you have any questions about it, definitely leave a comment, and I'll probably address it either in that comment or in the next video, or probably both. But yeah, and hello to everyone who's watching this. I appreciate your view here if you've made it this far. So, peace out.